So that's something to look at. Now, granted, solar panels may cost you a lot up front, but of course, in the end, you'll save more money.
And moving on to the next topic that
on,
my president, your president, our commander-in-chief spoke on yesterday was healthcare. And the big thing with most of the people on the left wing, I think are the Republicans anyway, they don't want big government to take over healthcare and they want states to run the healthcare system. Right. I ain't too familiar with it, how it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of the union here in the state of Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Union. 492, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the studio mechanic. So what's the thing? No, I think it's 492. I don't know. I gotta look at my t-shirt. But the thing about it is like this. Hey, stay healthy. If you're doing things out here that you know can risk your health, you know, and put you in jeopardy of taking days off from work, losing sleep, risking high healthcare bills, do minor stuff. Eat healthy. You know what I mean? Exercise.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Simple things that help you, you know, maintain a healthy lifestyle, but don't risk yourself losing your main income because you taking days off from sick because you could have prevented something.
In a nutshell, you know, piggyback off of it.
Yeah, don't take a shower and then go outside and it's 19 degrees outside.
The way to save money on healthcare, don't go to the hospital just if you're sick and you need to go, but figure out ways to have a healthy lifestyle, healthy diet. Also to have, if you smoke, cut out smoking. Because I'm sure those days you need to go to the hospital because you're feeling bad, they had something to affect. You could have prevented this 3-4 months earlier if you stopped, you know, the diet you were on or the you know, the lifestyle you were living. So that'll save you some money for having to lose the wages you would have made the day you took off. The money you got to pay for your copay or the amount of the doctor bill, the prescription, anything else that has the effect of you doing those living that lifestyle. So be healthy, think healthy, eat healthy. You'll be all right.
And that's the healthcare field. Eventually, we're going to get somebody over here that's a healthcare professional to come in and tell you, the people out there, what you need. Because we're not certified in this stuff. We certified in making sure that you being entertained and being informed about what's going on every day in your community. You know what I mean? So what we need to do is make sure you stay healthy and live healthy and be healthy. Next topic that my president, our president, your president, the commander-in-chief talked about last night was education. Make sure people get a trade. If you need to go to get a skill because you need that skill in order to make money. Higher education, you know what I'm saying? A high school diploma right now is damn near washless. You know what I mean? It's wasteful. You know what I'm saying? You need to have it, but you need something else to go along with it. At least give yourself an opportunity to go to school and learn something, even if you don't walk. But get that education and get some skill in some form of thing, because knowledge is power, and that's all I got to say about that until he come back with me. What you got to say about that, Trey Carter?
Well, I'm also in the staffing industry, and I don't really care how much you can tell me what you know. I need to see some type of certification. Mm-hmm. I need to see some type of diploma or something accredited to your skills. So if you come in and say, I have people come in all the time. I ask them, what kind of skills do you have? What can you do? Man, I can do anything as long as you show me. Mm-hmm. Well, this is not the show me state. This the volunteer state. So volunteers get no pay, zero.
Right.
So if you can come up with some type of documentation that you can do whatever you say you can do, hey, we probably found a job for you. So make sure that you're certified. Make sure you have documentation to prove that you are accredited into whatever field you are in.
Yeah, and like he said, you know, and you know,
and stop coming to my office.
Stop coming to his office.
Unprepared. Something I want to fill. You want to fill out an application? Didn't even bring a pen.
Don't even fill a whole application out right.
Don't come in there with your cell phones loud, and I just hear Lil Wayne coming through.
Yeah, you know. I mean, hey,
I understand what you're going through, but come on, at least.
Like the president, our president, your president, our commander-in-chief said last night, education is power. We need to make sure that education starts in the home. So to all these young parents, because I'm a young person, he's a young person, we generally like to think like young people think, but we need to grow up and have this mentality that, hey, if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you ain't depending on them teachers at the school to educate your kids. Because you got to think about it. Most teachers at school are just like you. They go to work just like you go to work. It's just a job to them. Now, whether they do well in that job or not depends on how well your kids come there prepared. So if your kid come to school tired because they stayed up all night playing video games watching TV, and then it goes to class and it go to sleep, and you wonder why your kids get F. That's because it started at home. So make sure that you be a parent first, because you need to educate your kids at home. You know what I'm saying? I had good parents that taught me stuff at home that prepared me for school. Now it was on me to make those grades, and I ain't make the best grades that I could have. But hey, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother show. But you know what I mean, right though? And he playing stream music over there. What you got to say about the topic?
Well, my mother was an educator, so I don't like you talking bad about all the teachers. You know,
I ain't talking bad about. I'm saying, but it does start at that. Don't you agree with me? It started at the house first, though, right?
Well, if the house ain't got no education, how the kids gonna learn?
But what I'm saying is,
I think
I'm saying parents get pissed off at teachers because they feel like the teachers not educating their kids. But
not a parent.
I know that. I ain't a parent neither. But what I'm saying is, most parents think that the kids are doing what they supposed to do at school.
I know,
but they not teaching them values at home.
Education is a team sport, just like basketball. Mm-hmm. You can't expect just one teacher to get through to one child. This is a team sport. You need the parent. You need the parents.
Right. Like I said.
Parents. Sometimes it's one. You need the teacher.
Right.
You're going to need also some other individuals in the community, whether it be through churches or whether through tutoring,
the community,
peer groups, the community, to all come together for this one child. The whole village raise a child principle.
Right.
It shouldn't be just on the shoulders of the teacher. The teacher needs to only make sure that your child either pass or fail.
Right.
And if they fail, what else is there? Now they held back, and this becomes a cycle. You need to make sure that the parents are on it, the teachers are on it, the principals.
Right.
The extracurricular activities are there. You know, you can go to tutoring, go to any type of camps to learn math. I mean, math, reading, science, anything else. Because if you can't get the foundation, because it starts from first grade, kindergarten.
But it also starts at home.
How about this?
Right.
Case in point. Back in the day, Fantasia couldn't read. She had all the money from singing and all that, but she was functionally illiterate.
But I don't know Fantasia. You don't know Fantasia. But could that have been a problem that started at home?
I've had employees who couldn't read, but they could. I mean, they worked in certain fields and they ended up picking up the wrong time cards, punching in on because they couldn't read their own names.
Right.
So I think there's a bigger problem. Granted, this is a generational problem. We have people, parents and grandparents who couldn't read or didn't have education. So there's definitely a lot of work need to be done, but I think Obama we need to have some teaching and some schooling for the adults as well as for the kids, so that this little Johnny ain't the only one failing. We need to make sure that everybody can get an education.
Yeah. So what he said,
you're never too old to get an education to learn something. I know that right now.
So what he said and what I'm saying is, hey, education, healthcare, energy, 3 key important things that we need for everyday living for us as American people. So on that note, the next topic, of course, we always had to throw in sports for the public out there. And the NBA news is the big news aside, from the baseball and A-Rod. We'll talk about that another day. But Stephon Marbury finally got bought out by his contract. He didn't want to get bought out for less than $21 million, which he was making to sit at home anyway. So this is an undisclosed number, but it's up there. Now they talking about he may go to Boston. How does it make you feel that, I'm excited for the guy. I used to like Starberry. I like Starberry. So, he goes from a team that's like 8 games under 500 to a team that won the championship last year.
The national champion.
What's up with it? What's really good?
I think if he gets them, we talking about some ifs. So, if he goes to Boston.
If.
I think that'll be a good, he doesn't have a ring, so I think this will be a good situation for him to become a possible champion, national champion. Also, with the demographic on the team, there are a lot of veterans. They also can teach him that he won't come in there, and I don't think he would cause a problem, such as like a TO. They will go in there and set the record straight, let them know whose team it is, who are the leaders. And I think he'll take the high road and just play ball instead of him being a circus act.
All right. And on that note, we finna get out here. Trey Carter, go ahead, plug your information for me, man.
Hey, if you're looking to do anything, get your hustle on, need to talk to me, I can find out patrickcarter3@gmail.com. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Or you can check me on myspace.com/stunningfresh. What you got, Josh?
What I got, this is my information right here. Catch me on twitter.com, facebook.com, myspace.com/Miller Talk Time. And Trey and Josh show for the Gmail stuff. And like you can hear in the background, we got the Young Jeezy playing. And we are officially out of here
Deuces.
for you, baby.